Yes, my brothers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just had to get this started soon as welcome, welcome, welcome. You already know it is. I'm D. This the Future Fathers FF podcast, my bros. Yes, it is. My brothers, how are you doing? I hope you have all been well. I hope your weeks have been okay. I hope your missus is all right, your partner's all right, the youths is okay, work is all right, and I hope you ain't had to beat nobody up because my brothers, listen, last week was a madness. I tried to record a video like 3 times and it just didn't happen. Why is my anyway? Yeah, it just wasn't happening. So I come back again. We're back on top. Today we're gonna talk about broadening your horizons, bro. Because I sat in there last night, had a convo with my brethren Lee, and keeping your brain in one state is not good for you. Is not good. You have to. You have to. As me and Lee said, yeah, the brain, or as Lee said, the brain is designed to download information. Brothers, we don't know how long we're going to be here for. We don't know what we're going to achieve. But the thing that you can do is try and gain the most knowledge you can for yourself because it's going to make you better. It's going to help your children because it's the information that you're giving them, that you're passing on to them, that's helping them build just as you're building as well. And there's so much out there. There is so you cannot be a closed-minded person. Not in the 21st century, not nowadays, my brothers. There's too much information out there. There's too many people with too much to say. There's too much going on in the world for us to just kind of ignore it. Well, not ignore it, but yeah, ignore it. Yes, ignore it. There's a lot of people that just go through life expecting things to just, you know, they can coast and expect that if they don't know something, they don't have to know it. As I said to Lee last night, brother, you know what? If the lights went out permanently tomorrow, there was no more electricity. There are a lot of people on this planet that will suffer. Yeah. As human beings, there are not a lot of us that know how to make fire. There are not a lot of us that know how to hunt animals. There are not a lot of us that know how to grow herbs. We don't even know, like a lot of us, barring the people that actually live in places where you have to do these things, you wouldn't even be able to tell a herb from something dangerous, something poisonous that could actually take you out, seriously unalive you. If you live in a place where these are things that you're around constantly and you're as me and Lee said yesterday, if it's something that you're exposed to during your existence here, it's a little bit easier for you to get hold of up here. Information, yeah? We're just talking about information. It's a little bit easier for you to absorb because it's been in your vicinity. You've known about it. If you're somebody that things is oblivious to, what? You're lost. You're lost. You won't know how to grow vegetables. Fortunately, I got two nans that grew, well, one nan grew vegetables and fruits in her garden, and the other one grew herbs in her garden. So I've seen it. I've been around it my whole life. Yeah, I don't know what a major harvest is like, but I know what it's like when your vegetables and your fruits are done and you go and harvest them. I know exactly what that's like. I know what it's like when you have to what's the word, unalive an animal to make your dinner. Some people don't know what that's like. Some people have never had to do it in their lives. As I pointed out to Lee last night as well, listen to this one. There are people that live in a block of flats that don't even know how to look after plants. And that's through no fault of their own. Well, actually, it is through fault of their own for not seeking out the knowledge. But it's through no fault of their own because we, as human beings, have made it, have made life so convenient. We've dulled our own sense, we've dulled our own edge. Yeah. Straight back to last night for another point as well. Lee said this one. Animals hunt all the time. Or should I say when they're hungry, they hunt. Animals are honing their skills every single time they go out and hunt. What skills are you honing going to a supermarket? How to spend less. Because that is a reality in that question there. That is a real answer. You're learning how to spend less money. Or you're learning how to see what kind of produce you can pick up. Go to the market. If you really want to know how to what produce actually looks like, find a market where you can do that. I was raised with my mum and my nan's taking me to the market almost every weekend religiously. I know what it's like when you got to go and pick your stuff. I know what it's like when you got to go and test your fruit. I know what it's like when you got to go and pick fresh herbs. Yeah, my nan still, both of them, both of them. My nan still grows mint and thyme in her garden. One of them, yeah, and the other one, actually, no, she doesn't grow any more vegetables in her garden. I don't think. I know she still grows peppers, but she used to grow carrots, potatoes, cabbage, tomatoes, like grapes. This woman grew so much in her garden, and I'm privileged that I actually got to be around that, and I got to know what that was like. Privileged to know what that was like from both sides. So for me, as I said, brothers, I know these things. I've been around it my whole life. A little less now because my nans are unable to do those things as they used to when they were younger. But that's not stopping me from doing it. The only thing that's stopping me is I don't have the facilities. They had a garden to do them things in. I don't have a garden to do that in. If I did, best believe, trust me, I would have what a mini allotment out there. I think I would. I actually do. But it's just saving ourselves, man. Like that knowledge there, broadening your horizons, as it says. There we go. As it says in the title, yeah, broadening your horizons. Don't stay stagnant. Yeah, keep downloading information onto your personalized operating system. Yeah, get that thing up because it needs to be. We all need to be better. And I'm telling you, reading will help. Yeah, searching the internet will help. You're only looking for information and stumbling across something that intrigues you is even better because now you go down a rabbit hole of information of things that you didn't know but you're now aware of, and the more you want to know, the more information you consume, the more questions you have. That's exactly how it happens. Yeah, when I found out about the Anunnaki, yeah, when I was young, and I'm talking years ago, years, a lot longer than most people have been talking about now. I've been reading up on these people for decades now. Yeah, that will give you some kind of perspective. When I was reading up on them, everyone was like, no, 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 that's mad. You can't, what's all this, blah, blah, blah. Now, a lot of people are on it. A lot of people. I bet you people can hear, listen, and this is what I've got to contend with now. Summer holidays is here. So you better be on the thing for your children. Yeah. Broaden your horizons for them, my brothers, because they're going to need some activities. They're going to need you to be up and active and doing stuff. Broaden your horizons so you can help broaden theirs. My brothers, do you know what? I'm going to keep it short and sweet with this one. I just needed to talk to you real quick, let you know some info. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I just needed to let you know some things. And as I said, last week I was having some problems with the PC. It kept cutting out. I didn't exactly explain what happened to you. I tried to record PC, shut down on me 3 times. So I was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. So this week I come back, I was like determined. I was making sure my cameras and everything was good. Right now I'm watching the PC. I'm like, okay, what's going on? At the moment, things is good. So do you know what, bros? I'm gonna try and get to you, man, a little bit later on this week as well. It's nearly done, so I don't even know why I said. Well, actually, I know why I said that. I can record later on today or tomorrow. Not a problem for me now. I just needed to get that off my chest. We need to continue broadening our horizons. Read as many books as you can, bros. Yeah, read as much as you can. It will help you. It will help this, and it will help you physically, mentally. It will help you grow. And when you have a lot of mental growth, your body tends to want to get up and do stuff. It's got a lot of information. It's gained a lot of knowledge. It needs to put the energy to use. You will find sometimes, more times than not, generally with me, if I learn something new, I need to physically do something as well. But that might just be me. I don't know. Bros, let's round this one up, shall we? Promotion time. Podcast is available on major platforms, Apple Podcast and Google Play. You can find me on Instagram at future_fathers FF Foundation First. For those of you that don't know, bros, you can also find my brother on there. Say Nay Official. 1 to 2 videos a week. We ain't trying no more. That's what we do. My brothers, please, 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 as it states, like, share, subscribe. Do the flicky button. Yeah. So when the videos go up, you can see them and you will know to press play. My brothers, I've been D. This is the Future Fathers FF podcast. I'm not begging nobody. Please stay well, my brothers, and stay blessed.